I'm not gonna leave anything, and I don't care. I'm gonna play this. I just wanna play this game for real.
I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I would not crash, they would not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Oakland Raiders. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Patrick Mahomes now in his third season in the league, leading the Chiefs onto the field. And, boy, when the Chiefs traded starting quarterback Alex Smith before 2018, a lot of people were wondering how good Patrick Mahomes could be, and he showed the entire league how good he could be, racking up over 5,000 yards and tied for second most passing touchdowns in a season with 50 of them. And he was handed the MVP and Offensive Player of the Year.
I have to run that, yeah. I gotta run that. Ooh. I wasn't gonna slide.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
This is the real stream, though, I have to be honest. This might be an hour or something.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. They'll roll him out right.
Almost
able to intercept
almost
it.
Picked. Oh my God.
That's what he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
Yeah, we need to hand that one. This one
Ball
off.
on the 42 as they come up second and 10. Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams.
1 yard.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
That was not good at all. We are not having a great start. Patrick Mahomes is running over him.
Flush to his right.
Oh, never mind. Oh, I thought that was a drop.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. Well, last year, Chris Conley was the third option at receiver for Kansas City. He shipped off to Jacksonville. Now they're hoping that Robinson can help fill that void. And Andy Reid has said that he and Mahomes are developing a great rapport, hoping to improve upon the 22 times they connected last season. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be second and 11.
I got Damian Williams in this time. I got to do good.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for first. Now here's Mahomes.
Oh my gosh, thank goodness there's nothing. I'm doing really struggling like that.
That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
This is going to have to be...
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up.
Oh, that's no good.
He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
Nothing.
Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Butker, what a pickup he's been for Kansas City the last 2 years. Remember, he was drafted by Carolina to be the eventual successor to Graham Gano. That didn't pan out. Casey got him as a free agent. He's been really good.
Yeah, Gano said, oh no, I'm keeping my job. But Butker found his home in Kansas City, a franchise record for points scored in his first 2 seasons.
Oh my God.
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their 25-yard line. This is Jalen Richard, the fourth-year man from Southern Miss. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one will swallow up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oh, he's doing that one away. Oh my God.
Going to be incomplete.
You monster.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Yeah, I guess.
Look now at the Oakland offense.
And there's offensive tackle Trent Brown signed away from New England in the offseason on a 4-year, $66 million deal to protect his new quarterback in Oakland, Derek Carr. No stranger to the Bay Area. First 3 years in the league, but with San Francisco as a 49er, he can play left or right tackle.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Carr gives to Richard.
Good D.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup.
I guess I can say that was good D.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Shut up. You're actually winning. Good D.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up.
I'm not even
down.
a rookie. I haven't even changed it. It's just I only changed it from the first week to pro. Yeah.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down.
And that's dropped. Look at D. I'm on pro.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides,
get the good. Go run. Is he gone?
And forces 4th down.
Oh, good juke. Good juke.
A great return there.
We had a big return.
His way for 31 yards. And it's Chiefs football.
That was a big return, I have to be honest.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Wide open.
That's
good job.
Robinson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City
I'm going to
has a
have
first
to
down.
give this one maybe to Kelsey. Look, you see? They do. Kelsey, I'm going to have to pass that to him.
They go play action.
Oh, never mind. They knew I was going to try to pass to him. But anyways, he caught it. That's a big catch. First down and roll.
30 yards there.
The Chiefs are
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays.
Let's have this block.
That's what we absolutely live for.
Oh, that block went well. Touchdown. And that will get us a bigger lead.
His
And this point after will give us a 10-0 lead. Show me your difficulty, whatever, I'll show you it. Pro. Y'all see? You see? You better look. This is pro right here. Skill level is pro. Yeah.
In the opener and a second one in week 2
you
now.
thought I was on rookie. You thought,
Not
yeah,
sure
you
can
thought
keep it up for an
no.
entire season, but don't burst the bubble because
Yeah, how do
he
you
thinks that he
feel
can.
about that?
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys
Oh
who's
my
going
gosh,
to
my
touch the
gaming
football,
too. I'm messing
they all
with
have
it
those
so
types
much.
of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Carr now on first down. This will be
Good.
Tyrell
Good
Williams.
D, I guess.
And he'll be
We didn't
out of
let him
bounds
go that
across the
far.
30-yard line. 7 yards.
Most likely
to
they're
pick up
running
on the
it
pitch and
forward.
catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here. 2nd and 3. Richard.
Oh, he got
Brought down
the
right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
No one in
Let's
the
check
league
on the numbers for
doing really
Jalen Richard
good.
last week.
No, sure.
18 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
And well liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not
Oh, he got that good gain.
That in their team meeting this week,
They're
the
gonna
offensive
run that
line
a
stood
lot
up and
on
said,
us.
Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in
This
the league.
play
He's
is
got to be in the top
definitely
3 or
like
4 this season, so
one of
let's run the ball.
He's a second-round pick, a solid second-round pick. But when you're
Oh,
close
good
to
D.
that first round, do you come in with a little
Get
chip
out
on
of
your
here.
shoulder?
You definitely do, because now
And that's
your money's
probably
not
the
the
first.
same. But even more than that, it's the prestige. Everyone
They
wants
don't
to
even
be a
have to
first-round
snap it.
pick,
Good
and he
job
thought
for
his talent
me. I'm
demanded
winning
that,
10-0.
and I do know some teams
And
in
by the way,
league
if you haven't
that
seen week
first-round
1
grades
me
on
against the
him.
They added
Jaguars,
a lot of
it's probably
talent
like
to a
5
roster that
uploads
really
ago because
needed
I've
an
always been
infusion of
streaming
youth.
on
They
these.
got a very
Because I've
good
been
infusion
busy.
of youth.
Oh, out of reach. Get out of here,
They stuck
dude.
to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
I edged that game.
More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
They're trying to show off
So
or
here are the
something.
Chiefs to take over. They got the victory
No,
last
this is
week. That was
crazy.
against Jacksonville, and they lead this one as well right now. Out in front here, they've got it 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He's doing so good right
The
now.
last run got 9. That
Really
leaves
good
him with
after
second
that
and a
range
yard.
is how good they've been doing.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he's able
I'll
to
take
take
that.
this one up to the
I'll take that
35-yard
gain.
line.
Good gain. And now my chat's
Williams, it's
silent.
notable that the Chiefs
This
didn't
is
make a
because
play to go after a
you're
big-time running back
because
in the
you're like showing me
offseason. Our
difficulty
coaching
and
staff
that you
said
just
back in
follow
May
on the
they didn't want running back by committee. They trusted
Oh, run it,
Williams to be their
Mahomes.
starter.
You gotta run this.
Remember
Oh,
last
that
year
was
he was
low-key
forced into the
lead,
starting role
no.
the final 3 games of the season due to attrition, and he really excelled. And then he was excellent in the playoffs against the Colts.
We're gonna
and
have to get
Patriots.
a perfect
Strong
run of
indicator
you.
that he was ready to be the bell cow. On second down, it's Williams.
No.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Williams is having a little bit of rough stuff other than last game. The first run we gave to him was a touchdown. Wide open. And caught. Good catch.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30.
We are just dominating right now.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in
And I like
Raider
how
territory,
Mahomes,
right at
like,
the 40.
when
Now
he
a first down carry. It's
sound
Williams.
when he's about to
And
snap
he'll
it,
go
not
down
to
here
sound
at the
when he's
35-yard line.
I think it's
He'll
pretty
get a
cool
nice
how he
chunk
does
there on the
this
first
snap.
down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
See, you're like, I think it's pretty cool because I like the
Shotgun
Chiefs.
handoff to Thompson.
I've been watching them.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Oh, Thompson or
The Chiefs on
I cannot
3rd
give that
down.
one to
They've
Pussy
been
because
okay,
that's pretty
2
much
for 3
going
thus
for it all,
far.
but I
Here it's
might.
3rd and 2.
Oh, I have to run it.
Mahomes gonna throw. He can run for it. And
Why
will.
did he slide?
And he's going to
like,
have another
wait.
first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line. They go play fake. Mahomes.
Go crazy.
Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here.
This
Give him a
was
couple
like
on the
a
scramble
little
at
weird, I
2nd
guess.
down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
Good gain.
And he's brought
Good
down
game,
just outside
Williams.
of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. And that'll
Oh my
be incomplete.
gosh.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Oh,
And that's caught.
touchdown.
It's Kelsey.
Let's
Touchdown,
go.
Kansas City.
We are just dominating
Travis
this.
Kelce, his second
Leading
touchdown on the
all
season.
defense and
the
offense.
Chiefs are able to
We're dominating
extend
both
their
offense and
lead.
defense.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score
We
17-0.
are stopping their D and offense.
Now
We're
after
not
the
running the
touchdown, here's
defense
Bucker
plans.
on to kick it away.
Yeah.
This is taken at the 3.
That's a good
Breaks it
return, I
all
have
the
to
way
be
out
honest.
to the 38-yard
They're going to
line.
be
Great return.
getting some scoring at halftime, maybe. Well, before,
The Oakland
I think
offense
before.
about ready to start
That was
this
a big
next
return,
drive.
like,
And
they
we don't
did
want to
good
call
on
this
that.
desperation time, especially in the
They
second
might run
quarter,
it.
but you're down.
Oh, they ran it. And they got blocked. Oh, dude,
Already,
no.
you've done nothing
Oh,
offensively.
this is 2 minute
Nothing on the
warning.
scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just
I'll be right back.
I think you just
1
called
second.
a desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Oh my gosh, I'm back. I just wanted to go.
A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular
wide
season.
open.
And now this pass brought
Go
in
get
by
them.
Brown.
Wait, why they sound so weird? I was like, get
And
them.
he'll get it into enemy territory just
this. I
across
got him.
midfield at the 49. Here's Carr. He'll swing this one
Get
out
him.
to Rashad.
He's gonna be far. They're
He's
still
tackled a
far.
yard short of the marker.
Oh,
Good
they're
gain
just
of 9
wasting
on
their
first
time.
down. That last catch short of the
Oh, they're
marker by
short.
just a yard leaves him with a very manageable.
Oh,
Trying to get it to
pick.
Williams, but
Let's
it's
go.
intercepted. It's the
Get out of
Badger,
that
Tyrann
one.
Mathieu.
It's a pick
And
six.
nothing but green ahead of him. And he
Let's
will
go.
score.
Bye-bye.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get
Let's go.
overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play instead.
We are
they
not
created their
gonna
own big
give
play
up
with a pick six.
anything.
This one
If
may
this
be
happens,
over.
this
Yeah,
is
it's
what we're
just
gonna
the
do.
first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over.
There is
already.
still
so they throw
silence.
the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2.
Okay,
And he'll
not
make it
even to the
across
25.
20,
Nice.
as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, and normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now.
Get
right?
'em.
Unfortunately. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sorry
they
about
have
that.
to call a
Normally,
timeout.
I'm
Of
the
course.
one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still
You know
got a
what?
chance.
I'm gonna cover
I think
you
they're out of
when you
patience
do
here.
it,
This
buddy.
has to be a drive.
I ain't
that gets a
leaving you
touchdown.
wide
So
open,
if you're the
like-
play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet
Oh, I gotta-
that
oh!
says big time plays.
I was going
specials,
to the other
anything
man
you
because he
can
was
use to
wide
get yourself
open.
back
What
into
was
it.
I
Now
doing?
the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46
That was
seconds
crazy.
remaining in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. The open man.
Get
here,
him!
Renfro.
Get him!
And
Just
they'll
get him
this
down.
down to the 10. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than
Dude, they're
40
running out
yards
of
total.
time.
For these Raiders and quarterback Derek Carr, the Chiefs, they have been their kryptonite in the AFC West. With Derek Carr as a starter,
Get
just
him.
2-8 against KC, 2-6
Oh,
before
I gotta stop
Mahomes
him.
became the starter. Well, the road not likely to get any easier
I'm gonna be right
anytime
here
soon.
in the middle.
2nd and 5 after the
Wait, never
5-yard
mind.
completion on first down. Carr now to throw. That is caught by Brown.
I did bad
Touchdown,
defense right there.
Raiders. Antonio Brown, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
They do score out of the
And
line.
that's a critical touchdown. I don't
It
want to
just
be
makes
too
me so
hyperbolic
mad
or
that they
whatever,
just
but they
would
needed
call
some points
timeouts.
on the board before halftime.
They certainly
Over
did.
and over,
you know,
and
it's
they
not
know
going to
it
erase
will be
everything that happened in the
good.
first half. Look, they got outplayed. There's no question about that. But now it gives them a chance to regroup.
I have to play
feel a
the
little bit better about
1-and-1
themselves.
Ravens next
And how
week.
many games have we done where we've seen everything flip?
Oh my
when another half
gosh.
begins?
I don't know what I was doing. I was just
I
celebrating.
did. Well, thank you.
Oh, let's do the Jets sweep.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time
Let's
for
give
a
this
final
one
kneel
to
down
Hill.
or a safe
Final.
run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe.
Oh, out of
that might
bounds.
actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Oh, I know exactly
From
what
the
to do.
34
I'm
now,
running.
here's 1st and
I'm
10.
not read option in this. Oh, good gaining, Mahomes.
So we reach halftime.
It's going to be the first half.
One-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get started in the Mile High City. Chicago in town to take on Denver. And in the second quarter, it's the Bears who are out in front. 2 touchdown passes there for Mitchell Trubisky.
They must not be on this one.
From there, we'll head east to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Jameis Winston, 3 touchdown passes as his guys moved to 2-0 on the young season. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. A touchdown the difference. 21-14, the final score. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team.
We've been up 24-0 and they just barely.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter
Well, it's the sportscaster race, actually, so it's not my
fault. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back.
Dude, Jacksonville's much smarter than Oakland, because Oakland's not going to bounds.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half.
Be at the 35.
Pretty big
That's
deficit,
what
though.
matters.
We'll see what adjustments were made.
Oh, he got me hard. The first play
and all the way down to the 35.
The first play for them on offense.
Field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10.
Yeah, this did change a lot of stuff.
Rashard
oh, back him up.
Yeah, boy,
back him up 1 yard.
Again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Second and 10.
They go back to the
oh
ground
my
this
gosh.
time, Jacobs.
We are just destroying Joshua
He's going
Jacobs.
backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Carr. It's a screen
loss.
to Rashard.
Yes, that's a loss. Good D.
Goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
They're going to punt it. That's not a good
Loss of a
idea.
yard, and
They should
bring
try
up 4th down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do.
Jacksonville
They
lost by
the
a field
screen
goal.
there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback.
Man,
because
they
the space
did
doesn't
it.
open up. They were able to read that one and slow it
That's like
down
a
and
46
stop
yard
it before they could get a
punt.
first down.
A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife Stadium. Browns and Jets, 8:15 Eastern on Monday night.
Are
And a
those
gain
high
of about
digits?
4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle.
Right down the middle. Let's go right down the middle. Oh my gosh, he's good game. Getting something
And
really
able to
good.
get it across the 20 before they get to it.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams.
That's nothing.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right
I'm
there.
not gonna.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself, escaping the pressure.
Is that a legal
right.
man downfield? I think it is. That's coming back. That's a legal man downfield.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Dang it. That's his first of the year.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Following the penalty, it's Williams.
Back the 3rd down and 10.
It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a top 3rd and 11.
Third quarter, and you've got the
Oh
lead.
my
You're not
gosh,
ready
he's
to
going
go
for
into that
the
4-minute offense to close the game out.
Well, he's going for the whole
Running game can really
thing.
benefit your team right now.
Eluding the
I'm
pressure
going the
right.
whole thing with Patrick
For
Mahomes.
this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down.
I think that's good enough to go for it. We have this game right on hands.
Go for this on 4th and a yard.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. If you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might lock it
pretty
over
much
your
just
head.
going to wrap
better
it
to
up.
track with your
We're
man
just destroying
than
them.
trying to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
He'll buy some time right.
Almost picked and caught! Oh my gosh! He caught that! How do you catch that?
Give him 13 yards there.
I'm not.
I'm surprised. A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Good job!
Oh
my gosh, we're just passing it now, buddy.
Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now he'll throw deep left.
Did he catch that? Oh, I was going to try it. I was like, oh, he's open. I might as well try it. That's what I was thinking. But it was close.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. And again, it's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket.
Out of bounds.
Taken in on the right
Oh,
side,
he caught that too. That was a good catch, I have to be honest. Pringle, you gotta do this.
Brings up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
We might
Here's
have to go
Mahomes
for
to
it.
throw. Flushed out right.
Wide open. I gotta go.
It's
I gotta go.
to Williams.
Dang it.
And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
Crowd's loving
7
that
yards
one.
on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West
That
Coast
is
offense is
perfect.
you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look
This
for the
half
big
is
shot,
just
but be
good.
smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the
Second
ball.
kickoff.
And being
Then
rightly cautious with that lead here in the
oh,
second
they're not gonna
half.
go out of bounds. What are you thinking?
And
You
this
can
will
go
not
to
be returnable.
35.
It's out of the back of the end zone
We're
for a
giving them the
touchback.
chances.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Good stop. Good. I mean, that was not good defense. But we need to get on them better. We need the better
no
defense.
longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Good.
This one
Okay.
complete downfield on the left side.
That's
And
gonna be
they'll
quarter
work this
number
down
3.
to
It
the
has to
40-yard
be.
line, tackled there.
Yep. They're down by 20.
Back-to-back good
Going into
plays
the
have
final
them on the
quarter.
move on
If they
first
score,
down.
if they get 3
Back now in
drives,
the East Bay.
they would have a chance
It's
to
Raider
win.
football here, but they're on the
They
short
ha-
side
but
of
they
the
would have to
scoreboard
score
right
touchdown
now
every
as we
drive.
begin the 4th.
That's the thing. They would have to.
Throwing
Oh,
on first down is Carr.
oh, he
Now they
did
set up the
trick
screen.
me out
That's complete.
hard. He tricked
He's
me
taken
hard.
down
I thought it
inside
was
the
coming
30.
right where I
That one will
wanted.
go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. On first down, Carr. This will be caught by Brown. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
We gotta cover them. Oh, they're running out of time. They're wasting it.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. And Gresham, the tight end, brings it in. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Let's go. Ooh, yeah.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
Third
you're able to hit a
down.
receiver
You're
in
just
stride,
blowing
and he
it.
can pick up a lot of
You're having
yardage
a great
after the
third
catch.
of
But in
receiving.
this situation, the defense was effective.
Oh, he
able
dropped
to
it.
stop
Good
him before he
defense.
get a good head of steam
Field
going.
goal.
Now
Oh,
throwing
wait,
on
no, they
third
have to
down
go
there,
for it.
but
They
he
gotta go
cannot
for it.
connect.
I
A
just
critical
remembered.
one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll
They
go for it
are-
on 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so.
But
I
they
think in
are
this
not
situation,
successful
the
on that
defender's
one.
making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football.
Job.
So I don't see
We gotta
anything
pass
warranted
them,
flag.
like
No,
I
I'm
said.
with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know Then the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push
wide open
back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on fourth down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm going to have to try and see if Mecole Hardman's going to be, receiver still.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself.
Oh, is that a legal man downfield? Dang it. That might be from when the flag was thrown.
An eligible receiver downfield.
If that's the same man who did it once, he did it again. What an idiot.
As a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
We're just going to run this one. Okay, that was not well.
Tahir Whitehead, top 10 in tackles last year, up to make the play. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right.
Wide open.
Crossing route complete.
Is he short? Dang it, he might be.
Out of bounds,
No, he is.
45.
He is short by
13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Flush to
4th down, go.
He can run for it, and he will.
Oh my goodness,
Mahomes. Down to the
Mahomes.
35.
You are
and he's going to have
insane
another
out there.
1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. When plays break
That was
down, that's
crazy.
normally when Mahomes is at his best throwing the football, but as we saw, he can run it too. Last year, 60 carries, 272 yards, great elusiveness and speed.
Oh, that's good defense.
The Chiefs obviously
I don't
don't want him to be a
blame
running
him.
quarterback, but if
He
he
had
sees
the
an
pass.
angle like he did there, any opening, he has the ability
He had no
to
choice.
take
That
it
was
and
way
run.
we picked it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the
We
35.
should have changed our
To
play
throw,
up.
it's
Oh, wide
Mahomes.
open.
Rolling to his
Touchdown.
right. That one complete to Hill.
That's game.
And he will take it
GG's.
on in for a
Good game.
Chiefs touchdown.
Good game, I gotta say.
Tyreek Hill. His
Big
first
blowout. We just
touchdown here of the
blew
new campaign. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
We were just beating the crap out
With
of
a
them, but we
comfortable lead
slowed
here
down.
late, and now
You know.
that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is
Next
there bad
game.
blood that went into this one ahead of time that maybe they're seeking
They
some
had their
revenge,
chance,
or
but they got
just don't
stopped.
like 'em? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Good D.
And
Good
he'll
D.
get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, let's
The Oakland
go.
offense are
Let's
now ready to
go,
start
yeah.
this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it
No
showed
one's on this
confidence. Hey,
man.
I've got confidence in
Yeah,
you
just
guys.
leave
I'll
him.
pick it up for him. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence
Oh,
in the
that
defense.
just got him.
They didn't pick
We
up their
threw
end of
him
the
off. We
bargain,
threw him
so now
off.
they've got to come back out
Derek
and
Carr
start
just got
and
thrown
rebuild that
off.
confidence.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I'm gonna cover this guy with O'Daniel. This is probably a bad
Throwing his
idea.
car on 3rd down. He's going to find and
Good stop.
complete it to
He is
Renfro.
short.
And he's going to be brought down short.
If they go for it, they're gonna be down by even more, so they might as well. Yeah, this is game, so they gotta
Once
punt
this
it.
game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completions.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch
go
it,
get a good
cover
return.
it, tuck it away.
Okay.
Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. That's complete to Williams.
That's game. Touchdown. Is he gone? Okay, good
They
D.
do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. High. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down now. It's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Get the first down. Oh my gosh. Damian Williams. No, he's moved.
6-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. They'll run high. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it, escaping the pressure right.
Oh, he dropped it. I had the throw.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but
man,
here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result...
Oh, they got me.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know.
We won. Let's go. We just won. Oh my God, the Bears did even better than us.
And they got it
They
there on the
blew them
option
out
play
even
for
more
a
than
loss.
us.
Good.
We beat the crap out of them.
Be remembered the next time these two teams meet, but until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Kansas City, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Oakland, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
I don't want to improve my team. I want to play this game. I'm just watching my own streams right now because I'm just waiting. These streams are really old. Like, I've almost been streaming for like, let me go to my channel, almost like a year at least. Damian Williams is doing good, but they've gotten to run yards. But they're going to run with Lamar Jackson and run a lot.
Coach, the baseball regular season is wrapping up across the parking lot, but football season in full swing now at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, it's week 3. And
see, I'm smart. That's smart.
Between the Baltimore Ravens
the Jaguars are
and the Kansas City Chiefs. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. Leading them out, the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Patrick Mahomes, in his third season now out at Texas Tech. And few players have had the spotlight focused on them quite like Patrick Mahomes. But this is a guy that says he wants that attention. He's okay with a target on his back. We saw how electric he can be in 2018, and he wants to continue that into 2019 and beyond. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
We were just gonna off with their backup in the first play, I guess.
Here's a guy on his
fourth he's out. Oh, he's out, and he's gone.
Carlos Hyde.
Oh, he got the juke.
Please
say that was a face
mask. A late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
I think it's going to be a face mask.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
David Williams is like my backup. He did terrible in the first play.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. On second down.
Good block. Good block for me, literally. That was perfect. Oh my gosh, Kelsey's in.
Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there.
Kelsey's there, and he's not even like...
get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
That's funny. That's like so funny. Oh, touchdown.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal.
My shoulder.
Stop there on third. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive.
Yeah, you should
now they have
be
to build their
putting
nets on first and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right
that's not good.
Quickly and a tackle, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on third down.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be second and goal. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So now it's third and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
Why do I
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
They literally stopped me.
Old-fashioned goal line stand.
Me
I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Please be a losing team, Baltimore. The deep.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the gun, Jackson is got his man.
Let's go. Good defense.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. Now Williams fights forward for only about a yard up to the
whatever, I'm not running with you, Damien.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back at this size, at these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not.
I had to score that. The pressure.
Down he goes. Patrick Owasor gets him for a loss of a yard, and it will bring up third down. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. Third and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Eluding the pressure right.
Go all the way, all the way.
Robinson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. First down, a run with Hyde.
Oh my God,
Hyde.
Hyde.
Up close to about the 45. Tackle made by
Why is my
Tyus
running
Bowser.
back sucking? Let me guess, you're not gonna gain anything, huh? It's like you don't even want to try. What is this, dude?
And this one's going to go the wrong way.
Lazy Williams.
Back at the 42. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce.
One way, there was only one way that could be caught.
44-yard line.
Single coverage with the man in front of him, and he got his hands in front of him. And he did that.
44-yard line. They'll run on first down.
Oh, first down and more. First down and more.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
That was out of bounds.
Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as
Quick,
they've got it with a first and 10. Second quarter from
You gotta
Arrowhead.
go.
It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a first and 10. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
You are terrible, Damien Williams.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
10 rushes.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. Gets this one to Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A reminder, coming up later tonight, a lot of buzz about this game. The Browns, they've been doing some travel. Back-to-back primetime games for them. Monday night, they were in New York. Now the Browns head to Los Angeles to take on the NFC champs, Browns and Rams. An 8:20 kickoff Eastern time, 5:20 in California. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Ingram.
Oh my goodness.
Yardage here, back to the 15. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got Snead.
Willie Snead just goes
all the way
over
up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one goes for 30 yards. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way
If he already
up
had
at the
the
45.
reception, that means he's just passing to Snead. I don't remember who
It's
does.
Mark Ingram.
Oh, he's got no
Good
yards.
pick up there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
That's not, like,
Baltimore was the most
why do they
run-heavy
give him
team in the league
every...
last year after Lamar Jackson
That
took
I
over as a
swear... Oh,
starter.
please say
And
that
think about
one.
Mark Ingram. He goes from a situation where he was
I
sharing
didn't
time
even...
with Kamara and
I
New
usually
Orleans.
switch my
Now he
mid.
figures to be the top guy in the Baltimore backfield, although I guess you could say he's kind of splitting time with his quarterback, Lamar Jackson. But a great veteran presence, Mark Ingram is behind Jackson. Ingram now in his 9th NFL season. To throw is Jackson. This is caught inside the 15.
You're terrible,
A gain of
Marquise.
32 that time. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Roberts has it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Back to the running game. It's Ingram. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Jackson from the shotgun. This one complete to Ingram. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
That's what they're saying. They're saying this drive was clean.
For the 3rd time in 2018.
Well,
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about
oh
Justin
no!
Tucker kicking
No way we just
is
did
when he
that.
actually misses.
I was like, oh no.
Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1%
surprised the
coming into
Dolphins even beat
2019. He's incredible.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
That was a hit stick one. That was in the
first and 10.
He still caught it.
5 for 5 here to begin the
not
game.
even reacting as much. Oh.
He'll get about 4
They tried to
here,
give
down
him
to
good.
the 43-yard line.
Might as well get
a
it.
success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down.
Just not
a very solid gain on that play.
Williams. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Ah, dang
Our
it.
score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He may try and run for this. He'll try. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 14.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise
Mahomes
guy.
did play a little
Make
bit
sure
of
he doesn't get
baseball.
hurt.
He was a
did
big
exactly that on
baseball
that
fan.
play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first
I've
down.
seen the YouTube video about
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
It's a tough one right there.
He would not be at
Williams.
Williams.
The blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one.
But Damian too. Damian Williams is garbage. So I
should
should treat him.
Something a little more advantageous.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's get Anthony Sherman
They
this
go play
touchdown.
action here on 1st down. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my. Way back. Where am I going? I have to go?
Yeah.
Why?
Why do you want to stay in this house? Don't you want to get out?
Oh no.
No?
No, not really. Is no one going with you?
Lauren's going.
Oh, I don't know. I kind of want to stay here. I'm sorry. Should I go?
You probably, I mean, it'd be nice if you did. What do you need?
Okay. I'll end my stream.